Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram. And welcome to Flossmas week 3. Today is, what's the date? Thursday, the 14th of December, 2023. If you are new, welcome. Hi, hello. Welcome to my corner of YouTube where I talk about cross stitch and things I buy. If you're returning, welcome back to the Hot Mess Express. So good to have you here. Today's Thursday. Normally when I film on Thursday, it's dark outside. It's not dark outside. I have the day off today. And what a day it has been. I have had plans for today. Do you think any of my plans have happened? No, partially. So I got up this morning, made my sugar cookie dough so I could do my sugar cookies. I made my 3 batches. One batch has been done, cut out, baked, cooled, and I had plans on doing 2 and 3, and they're currently on my kitchen bench. I want to say defrosting. They're not defrosting, they've just been in the fridge, and you can't roll them out very well when they're that hard, so I'm just letting them warm up a bit. And then I will do batch 2 and 3. However, most of my day has been spent dealing with medical stuff, which is 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10, recommend. So I shared on my stories that I haven't really been posting or really active on Instagram because I've been unwell, and holy cannoli have I been unwell. On Saturday, I woke up, probably within an hour or 2 of waking up, I was in debilitating pain. So bad that I booked an appointment, called the clinic in tears asking if I could get an earlier appointment. And I spoke to the doctor. I literally could not move. I spoke to the doctor at about 12 o'clock on Saturday, my time. And I had 2 functions. I could lie down until the debilitating pain started, and then I would get up and walk around until it subsided, and rinse and repeat. And it turns out I had, with no other symptoms, a massive kidney infection that was turning into sepsis. Great times. So I had to do pathology. I had to do, I got prescribed some hardcore antibiotics, like 4 tablets a day. So I have spent my past week perpetually nauseous. And then I called to get the results from my pathology today. And unfortunately, there's inflammation markers. There's like a whole host of things. And I then had to go get an ultrasound on my kidneys today. Thankfully, they fit me in last minute. Had to do more pathology, and I'll have a follow-up on Monday. And I'm on another course of antibiotics. This time, 2 a day instead of 4. So it was 4 a day for 5 days, and now I'm on 2 a day for 7 days. So it's been a week. So I was so melodramatic on Saturday. Like, I was literally at one point lying on the bed and I'm like, this is how I die. Which is really extreme, but yeah, it's been a ride. I've been so unwell. Like, I'm so nauseous. I'm exhausted. So tired. I'm surprised you can't see the bags under my eyes. But I had to put some makeup on. Otherwise, I look like a rotten potato. So, you know, I almost didn't film. I wasn't going to film because I'm just generally feeling like garbage. And the ache in it's my right kidney that's causing me the most problems. The ache in my right kidney is causing me problems. So it's been a week. It has been a week. Surprisingly, I have stitched. I didn't really stitch much on Saturday because I was in so much pain. But I did manage, like, on a Saturday, if I'm not really doing anything, I can get like over 1,000 stitches done. I managed probably maybe 600 for the whole day. Had my cousin's 18th on Saturday. I did not attend. Ross attended for me, which is great. Why does my neck and my face look like two different colors? I'm not wearing foundation. That's why. Ross attended for me. It was my niece's birthday. Ross went there as well on Saturday. Saturday was bad. Like Saturday was, I was on the bed. I was shaking. The shakes didn't dissipate until about, like the shake in my hands specifically didn't dissipate until probably Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Hopefully they don't come back. Because that was annoying. So yeah, it's been a week. This Saturday coming, the day, well, my video goes live midnight, Sunday my time. Saturday, I will have had Christmas at my house for my grandma and my auntie and my mum, my sisters. I have to do grocery shopping on Saturday morning, which is going to be a real fun time. But yeah, haven't really been doing much. My best friend's been cross-stitching, been answering her questions. Go follow her on Instagram, Cass Crosses. Thank you so much to everyone that has reached out to her. You guys are amazing. Like, I get really in my feels. So I love it. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, Ross also has a cross-stitchy Instagram, Flossing with Ross. He does share some behind the scenes little snippets. And you know, when we hit 2,000 subs and he finally learns how to cross stitch, I'm sure he'll share some cross stitching on there too. So yeah, that's been this week. I'm gonna jump into my stitching because I have whips and I have a new start because I need one. So I pulled out Kiwi, which is one of the smalls from the December Down Under series from Lindy Stitches. I started these December last year. They're really not that big. I finished 2 of the 5. I have 3 left to go. They're really not that big. These should be finished. But anyway, I pulled out Kiwi. This is where I'm up to. It's on an 18 count that I hand dyed myself. The white pops a lot more in real life than it does on this. This is blown out. It's a darker green. Oh, and because I'm prepared, I don't have white piece of paper. Because why would I? There's a little kiwi on a little spatula on a barbecue. So I put in the black and the white across there. Yeah, this is where I'm up to. Needle minder was, I think, actually one of my first needle minders I ever purchased. Might have been the first one I ever purchased because I love stitch. Is from Inchworm Designs. I can't remember. It's been a long time. It's a little kiwi. Where am I gonna put you? Put you over there. All right. Next up, Christmas whip wise, I pulled out Santa's stamp collection from the Black Needle Society. I am not finished with this stitch along. Wait until I get into my plans. Anyway, Santa Stamp Collection by the Black Needle Society. I am stitching this on an 18 count. Emerald City by Crafty Leanie. And I'm not taking it out because I'm working on it daily. So essentially what I put in is the M, this corner, and the pink and the white. So essentially I did all this in like a day, which is solid. So actually what I'm doing next is using this corally color, doing the A and the S, and then I'll fill in the red because then the red is there and then the dot will be done. It's really not that hard. And then I just need to fill in all of the stamps. Oh my God, I've done all of the outlines. They just need to be filled in. So this ideally really shouldn't take me that long, but you know, I don't know where this is from. It's from the UK. But again, this is being blown out. It's more of a darker teal. Yeah, Santa Stamp Collection by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. Drink, people, drink. If you don't know, every time Laura says Katie Landis, we'll take a drink. And it's literally ingrained in me that when Laura mentions it in her floss tube videos, so Pattern Queens, Keisha and Laura, I I literally take a drink because it's just ingrained in my head. So yeah, Santa's stamp collection. I'm continuing on working that through Christmas because it's fun and colourful. All right, the next thing I worked on, I pulled out the Gryffindor common room from Green Terrace. They are available on a website, on the Green Terrace website, I believe. So if you do want them, go purchase them. I pulled this out for Athena's Harry Potter chat event night on the 7th. There is a ton of parked threads. If you don't like them, I apologize. But this got so much work done. So this is where this is up to. Like, so much has been done. All of it is on here. Yeah. So I've put in all the red, the yellow, this brickwork, the garland. I brought this down and I filled in the remaining brickwork that needed filling in here. So it's had a ton of work. And I literally did not want to put this down. I do not stitch monogamously, but I was at the point where I'm like, I just want to stitch on this until it's finished. And it's nowhere near finished. But I get burnt out on projects really easily if I don't switch, which is why I have 50 something projects. So I've got park threads under my needle minder. I use my needle minders to hold them. These ones, the ones that are hanging loose are actually tucked into the Q-snap, into the grime guard. Honeyduke's needle minder is from Itchy Stitchy. It's no longer available. But I love this. It's so much fun. I'll show you my new start last because that's what I've been working on the past couple of days. However, this morning I didn't know what to work on and Freddie was in my stitching spot. And of course I didn't bring the picture because why would I? Freddie was near my stitching spot, so I decided to pick it up. So I'm going to work on Freddie for a couple of days because sometimes you just need a 14 count aider for your eyeballs. And because I've been unwell, there's not a lot to like focus on hole wise. How many times can you say hole in a floss tube, Liz? So I'm working on Freddie. Anyway, this is where I'm up to. And I forgot to bring him and show you last week. Last week I put in a lot of the green. I finished the rest of it this morning. And then this morning I've put in this and then all of this so far between my appointments and everything else. So this is Frederick the Literate and this is a Dimensions kit. This needle minder is from Inchworm Designs. This needle minder is from Ginger Stitch AU, I believe. Don't hold me to it. It probably is, most of them are. So this is Freddie. I'm going to continue working on him while my cookie dough warms up, while they're baking. Yeah, Freddie. I will put you over here because I'm going to take you back in there. All right, the last thing that I've been working on is a new start. I got a call from my mum on Tuesday and she's like, "You're handy. Can you make me a pin cushion?" And, you know, I just assumed she meant a standard pin cushion, but my brain is like, let's make it bougie. So I'm pretty sure it's called the Pimpinella. Yeah, Pimpinella. Check my phone. Pimpinella Biscornu by M.L. Torres. And I think it's Sunshine X Stitch on Etsy. I'm not sure. So I've never made a Biscornu before. So this is going to be interesting. But I finished the top part of it. This is the top part of it. It's so fancy. I'm stitching this on a 16 count white Aida. With the DMC conversion, because it's actually charted in Anchor and I much prefer the Anchor colors, but we don't have Anchor easily accessible here, so I just did the DMC conversion. So this is the top. I know I have a massive margin, but I was watching the Tiny Modernist video on how to create a Biscornu, so I'm going to be watching that while I do that. But I also started the bottom yesterday. So the bottom is just this motif twice, like essentially this without this, but in that grey colour. And that's the bottom. So I'm working on that. This needle minder is actually part of haul as well. It is from Ginger Stitch AU because we love them. So this is where I'm up to. This shouldn't take me too long to finish. She did want it before Christmas, so it's gonna happen before Christmas. That is all my stitching. I have the tiniest amount of haul. Half of it, I have got a decent, it's not a decent, it's an alright size of haul, but I can't actually show it because they're Christmas presents for my bestie, so I can't show it. Yeah, no spoilers. But you know, because she's new to stitching, I had to get her some Ginger Stitch needle minders. Some, I'm pretty sure I got her 4 because she needs them. Anyway, I ordered myself a couple of minders because he was having, Zane was having a 25% off sale. I don't know. I got this one. I got this one, which is super pretty in a hoop that says, well, shit. And I love it. It's hilarious. So I got that. I love these new backing cards. And then I also got me 2 more of the 12-hole acrylic thread drops. Thread keeps? Sure. I love these. These are amazing. I write on them on the back. So like the front is like super fancy and glittery. I write on them on the back with like a Sharpie, and then you can just use like hand sanitizer and alcohol to wipe it off and reuse them for anything you want. I love it. We love it. And then I also got a Dymo cartridge because I'm like, I need to get labels for my project bags because I was watching Athena's Whip Parade and she's like, I think these are from Down Under. And they're from me. They were a gift from me. But at the time I didn't have anything to make labels, and because I'm giving some project bags away and making some project bags for friends, I thought, why not buy my own iron-on labels and use my label maker to make little labels that say Stitch by Liz. And then I can iron them on. So I bought that to give it a try. That was from Amazon. It's super cheap. And it couldn't travel alone. And I bought the most unnecessary tumbler that I've ever had to purchase. I saw it. It was an impulse purchase. But she's so fancy. Like, wow. It's a green Slytherin tumbler. The straw is a different shade of green. Love it. Did I need it? Yeah, I did, for Frogwarts. So I purchased it. So that was my haul. Yay. Happy Christmas to me. My plans. So, Fandom Stitching Central, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, have announced their 2024 Stitch Along, and it's the first ever Stitch Along for them, and it coincides with the Disney theme, and of course I'm doing the sale. It's Disney, it's a Stitch Along, it's like it was made for me. So I have plans to kit that up. I actually need to sort out my fabric. I've gotten some more fabric in and I really need to sort it out. I had to make sure that there were no B&S Nice List box spoilers up here and on the thing behind me because they were out and I had to put them away just to make sure no one was spoiled as well. But I need to sort out my fabric. I need to kit these up. I need to kit out my New Year New Start as well. I'm stitching the Epic Mario Through the Ages. If you've seen Athena over at Stitching Goddess Designs, she's stitching it, and every time she shows it, I want to do it. And I've had fabric dyed for it for ages, and I thought, hey, New Year, New Start, why not? So, January, I have the James Webb telescope stitch along from Climbing Goat Design starting. I have the Dragons Climbing Goat Design stitch along starting. I have Gilmoreisms from Forbidden Fibre Co. I have the 2 stitch along starting for fandom. There's a Heroes and Villains. I'm pretty sure I have another stitch along starting in January as well. And I may be starting the Quaker flag stitch along as well, because that they've got an Australia one. I don't know. Quakers are not really my style, but FOMO and anyway, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? I've got like 150 million stitch alongs that I need to do and catch up on and finish, because I've still got stitch alongs from 2020 that need to be completed. Someone is at my door. Okay, I'm gonna let you go do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.